Right, so hello YouTube. Excuse my coughing, I've got a cold. But this is going to be my third YouTube video that I'm going to upload. My second YouTube video that I posted like 4 days ago got 12 views now, which I'm pretty pleased with. Mainly because, 12 people in the world have seen my fish tanks, including Mark. I believe his name's Mark, from MD Fish Tanks YouTube channel. Absolutely brilliant, by the way. Go and check it out. But I thought I'd upload another video here and just give you a proper look around my tanks. Or at least most of them anyway. Right, we'll start with this one. This is one of my smaller tanks. It is probably about 30 litres, maybe 40. It is one of my favourite tanks actually. I found these red rocks in a hill nearby, and it's got one of my favourite plants in as well, which is this guy here. Yeah, if I go around the side. This guy is called a red tiger lotus, that's it, and it is absolutely stunning. Livestock in this tank is literally just a few fry, some platy and some guppy in there. These platies are probably big enough to go in their main tank now. Moving on. This is just an oval tank that I found in a charity shop for, I think it's like tenner. No livestock in this tank. I'm just using it to grow these plants in for a little while, and this rock here with a few various bits of moss planted on it. Livestock in this tank, again, it's not a big tank, it's probably about 30 litres. I'm thinking maybe a beta. A male beta anyway. I've got some females in a little community tank upstairs, which you're not going to see today, but maybe another video. This tank is completely empty. I've just got some substrate in there and some water. A few little pieces of hair grass have started popping up in the substrate, which is nice. And I'm just going to whack a few plants in there and just get them growing, probably in the windowsill. This is one of my bigger tanks. Now there is another tank over there, which I'm not going to show you today because it needs a clean. This tank is a 120 litre, and it has just got shrimp in it at the minute. There's about 19 in there altogether at the minute, and I'm hoping to get some breeding going and get a decent colony of shrimp in here with no predators or anything like that. Plant wise in this tank, this side is lit, this side the light doesn't actually work on it. So here I've got some low light plants like some Java fern, I forget what this is called, but this one doesn't require a lot of light to grow. And then this area I've just planted very heavily, and I'm hoping to get a lot of growth out of that. I want them, growing up. These plants, I can't remember what they're called, but they grow like wildfire, and they grow really tall right up to the top, and they will cover that whole area. So the heat will be completely hidden. These plants here, not 100% sure what they are, to be honest. They're getting there. And then down here I've got a few little patches of Monte Carlo and a little bit of hair grass, and just see if I can see any of the shrimp. This guy here is in a bit out of focus. There we go. He's in the middle of shed and he's struggling a little bit with it, to be honest. Keeps swimming around, landing on his back. But hopefully he will get there and get that exoskeleton off and he'll be alright. Can't actually see any other shrimp in here at the minute. They do love going in their little holes. I've made this tank purposefully to have lots of little holes and caves in the rocks, just to give the shrimp a natural looking environment as they can possibly live in. Right, moving on. This is another small one, probably about 40 litres. I've just got some, I think they're called Chinese sucking loaches. And yes, before anyone comments, I know these ones, they're going to grow to like a foot. But right now at this size, there's just 2 of them in here. And this tank will do just fine, and they'll be moved into a bigger tank when they get to that size. Plant wise in here, I've got a little light on the top here, but mainly because this tank's in the winter, so it's just getting sunlight all the time, and I don't have a problem with algae in this tank at all. Probably because of the sucking fish. This tank, it doesn't look very impressive, and it's got no livestock in it. Again, I've just got some a rock there. Oh yeah, that one's got terrestrial moss on it, so moss that grows on land. And I'm just seeing if I can convert it to aquatic moss. I know it's possible, but it's looking alright. Apart from the water just needs changing out and a bit of a clean up. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the way it's growing. And then this. Shut the door. This is my main tank. This is a 300 litre. It has got a, if you can see it, Fluval 306 external filter, and I've just got that running on this side of the tank. And then on this side of the tank, there is another filter there. There's a canister filter. Interpet, I believe that one is. That one hasn't actually got any measure in it or anything. I'm just using that as sort of a wave maker, really, and just to power the water over and really circulate through the tank. It helps with algae control and plant growth. And a lot of these fish like to swim in the water, in the current of the water. It's not turned on all day. Just for the purpose of the video, I'll switch it off for a bit. Right, well, we'll start with this side. I'm trying to think of the name of that plant. Something like 53B. It's a really cool plant. It's growing really well behind there. Again, as it's growing up, I'm just trimming all of that back, probably down to about there on the filter, and then just replanting everything that I cut off there, and really creating a dense area of growth at the back there. Then here we have like a little volcano with plants growing out. Forget what they're called, but I'm sure someone will know. Various anubis and mosses scattered in between the rocks. Livestock. We've got a few female guppies. We've got a decent skull of neons. There's the skull. I think there's about 11 or 12 there. But I love their skull and behaviour. What else have we got in here? We've also got some, oh, where's the skull of them gone? Right, there's some under this rock here. They're golden barbs. Oh, there's one out. If I can get it, there you go. Again, they're really cool. They do tend to go around in a gang, like every now and then you'll see the odd one swimming on its own somewhere. You can see there's some more at the back there. And golden barbs are actually really cool fish, and I really enjoy watching them. Very social animal look. They're all coming to have a look and see what's going on. Yeah, we've also got some yo-yo loaches. You can see one just gone behind that rock. A few albino corridor catfish. And there are some gouramis in here as well. There's one of the yo-yos. But they do tend to go behind these thick plants and really hide behind there. Every now and then you'll see them come out. They tend to swim together. Oh, there are also some coolie loaches in here as well. I've got the black variety. Again, you really don't see them very often. They're nocturnal. They tend to come out a little bit during the day, have a little bit of a swim around and go back to their little caverns. Again, I've built this tank totally with the fish in mind and created lots of little caves and caverns and, you know, as much of a natural environment as I can. Anyway, I probably should wrap this up. Yeah, to everyone who's watching this video, like, thank you for watching. That really, like, honestly, if you've got any comments, any suggestions, any, you know, I'm always trying to think of new ideas of tanks to do. If you've got any suggestions of tanks you'd like to see being done, I will absolutely, you know, put 100% effort into uploading these on YouTube. Thanks for listening. Take care.